I don't know what I just saw, but I know it's history. If you are a Vegas Golden Knight fan, you are now a part of history with this team that you're supporting. And now the Kings and their fans will hate Vegas probably forever. LA came into this series with all the experience, and I touted all that experience. This is just going to be too much for Vegas. It's been a great series and a great run through the regular season, and it'll be fun to watch them in the playoffs, but LA's going to beat them in 6. No. Maybe 7. No. If you told me before the playoffs, well, Vegas and LA is going to be a sweep, I would have said, really? Vegas isn't going to win a game? Marc-Andre Fleury right now has robbed the Los Angeles Kings. But the Kings robbed themselves. That power play with less than 10 minutes left was absolutely their last chance. Lights out. Braden McNabb scores the only goal in the second period against his former team. The team that didn't need him. From Riley Smith, the guy Florida didn't want because he cost them the playoffs last year. And William Karlsson, the guy that Columbus, we don't need him as much as some of the other guys we're going to protect. In order to get Vegas to take Smith, they threw in Marchessault, who played a key defensive role tonight for Vegas. This can only be described as insanity. This can only be described as absolutely what in the world is going on here. This proves that when Seattle gets their expansion team in 2020, and that's in all likelihood when it happens, they will not be afforded the same benefits that Vegas got from GMs. All those deals, okay, we'll make you a deal. Don't take this guy, we'll give you these 2 guys. Proving that GMs aren't as smart as they think they are. In almost every case, 2 NHL level players are more important and valuable than 1. But they were so scared of who they might lose that they gave Vegas pretty much whatever they wanted. George McPhee got the perfect lineup that he wanted. And Vegas has been playing playoff hockey all year. Our goalie gets hurt. All right, we'll go out and score 4 or 5 goals a game until he's back. Goalie's back. We're going to play a low-risk game with a strong counterattack. And LA had no answer. At no point in this series did it look like LA might be on the verge of turning it around. At no point in this series did it look like the Los Angeles Kings might very well win this series if. Jonathan Quick makes 20 saves on 21 shots. He will end up with a save percentage that's insanely high with no wins. Not a single win to his name. This is the insanity. This is the 2018 playoffs. I will go out on a limb and say no goaltender in NHL history has had a save percentage as high as Jonathan Quick that got swept. No support for Jonathan Quick. He doesn't get a single victory. And yet his numbers darn near as good, if not better, than the ones he put up in 2012. You know that year that we all talked about how great he was? His numbers equal to Tim Thomas in 2012. Or 2011, I should say. If not better. Doesn't matter. He allowed a goal. How dare he? Fleury with a shutout. James Neal was a beast out there tonight. Vegas and LA, this game, this sweep, Vegas is now in the second round. And think about it. Columbus right now sits 2 wins short of a second round appearance for the first time ever, and they've been in the league for darn near 20 years. Washington's been in the league for 40 years. They get to the second round, and here's a team in their first year. They got to the second round too, so they can turn around and tell Washington, yeah, we got to the second round. It was fun. Of course, it was our first year. How'd you guys do in your first year? 8 wins. And it's not a matter of other teams being bad. It is a matter of Vegas being that good. Vegas has such a solid roster, but here's the thing. And I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a preview into what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to do an expansion draft if Seattle was coming in this year. Because here's the thing. If GMs could go back and do it all over again, yeah, these deals wouldn't get made. But Vegas would be able to pick the best player available on every single list, which they didn't do. And I argue Vegas could very well still be where they are right now if they've been afforded that opportunity. They just wouldn't have all those extra draft picks and extra prospects. They would still have an excellent roster. You'd have Matt Dumba on this blue line here. You might have had Josh Bailey on the first line this year. So they may not have got to this point, but they still would have had a darn good roster. So Vegas and their fans, congratulations. You have witnessed history. There is no inaugural team other than the WHA teams that has come into the league looking this able to win. When the World Hockey Association folded and the teams came into the league, Washington, Quebec, Hartford, Edmonton, it really changed the whole look of the league. But those teams came in with as accomplished teams. Of course, some came in better shape than others. The Oilers came in pretty good shape, and the Jets got raided. But that first year, the Oilers, they knocked off Montreal. In a shocking turn of events, they knocked off Montreal. And I remember my dad being insanely angry and shocked by that. And then, of course, Edmonton lost in the second round, and that's when people started talking about how the Oilers can't really win anything because they're all offense. So they're not going to win anything. And that was the whole idea until they won something. And then opinions changed. Vegas is going to win a Stanley Cup. And it is going to make everybody angry. I'm not saying it's going to be this year, but they have home ice against who appears to be San Jose in the second round. It appears they're going to play San Jose, and they have home ice in that series. This is pure insanity. And now Vegas gets about a week off before they have to worry about round 2. The insanity will continue. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I know Kings fans are going to be very upset. I know Vegas fans are going to be very excited. And, I can't blame either side for feeling that way. But, hey, the playoffs this year are crazy. Let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And, again, congratulations to Vegas. I know there are fans who resent what Vegas has done or are angry about what Vegas has done and the team they've had right out of the gate. But you know what? They've made the best with what they've been given in their first year, and full marks to them. This has been a fantastic ride, and it's not over yet. Thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.